You know, when you are a politician, there aren't many things you can do to get attention, not in this social media world. You'll notice, of course, that when you see politicians' chums visiting hospitals or, building sites, they can't wait to slip on the high-vis jacket. You've noticed that. The hard hat, the usual stuff. And then normally when they go to a hospital, oh yes, it's the white shirt, sleeves rolled up, because we mean business, right? Well, this was the thing that happened the other day. I told you, see, Keir Starmer, they're trying to reposition him as a man of action. His social media team have had a meeting and they don't understand apparently why he doesn't rate very popular on anything, really, TikTok, X, whatever you want to call it. There's problems, right? So they decided to change the imagery of him. But then they did this, as ever. Let me explain. Morning, nice to see you, chums. Thank you for your time today. I'm talking to you. Are you all right? I'm not so bad, thank you. Come on then, we'll have a wave. Nice to see you. I'm not bad, thank you. Yes, it's still warm, it's still humid, but at least, well, you can't moan, can you? I mean, look at it. It's glorious, isn't it? You just wish you weren't working. And well, you're not. I can see that. You're just watching this. It's nice though, isn't it? Yeah, there's nothing nicer, I think, than sitting out in your garden, or even if you've just got a small space, or in the park in an English summer, and just watching the world go by. As long as you're not doing anything, it's not a problem, is it? You don't mind other people working, but you don't want to do it, do you? Of course, I bet if you had an ice cream in your hand, as I told you, mine's a 99 with a flake in. I know they're pricey, but if we're friends, yes. Well, we could share if you wanted, I guess. Yes. Oh, you're tight. It's a little bit like this man, Sir Keir Starmer, the current British Prime Minister. The problem that you've got with Keir is people just don't like him. And it's all his own doing. He lied from the start. All of those problems, if you think, the Taylor Swift tickets, the Lord Ali free clothes, even buying clothes for his wife, everything was just a shambles from the off. And when you think next month, we're coming up to a year of this absolute shambolic government. And as I pointed out, he said a year ago, oh, don't worry, the grown-ups are in charge. What a shambles if the grown-ups are in charge, eh? Now, here's where this gets interesting, because he, along with Ed Miliband, the bloke apparently who's in charge of our energy, that's worrying, right? This is a man who couldn't wrestle with a bacon sandwich, but there you go. They turned up at a house apparently because this particular individual, well, apparently is getting a lot better deal ever since Starmer came into power. Thing is, very quickly, this exploded in the media. They allege that this particular individual is an actress, and an actress that's been used for this thing, and then her kitchen was used for various interviews afterwards, but apparently she allowed that. The true story has to now be is that Keir Starmer, whether or not this is true, has been caught out, and he needs to be very clear. If this is just a single mum who's absolutely genuine, why don't you get her to go on social media to tell the truth and say the situation that she has or hasn't got? But so far over the weekend and at the time of recording this, it's social media silence, despite the fact it's getting bigger and bigger every single hour on the digital platforms. Now, Keir Starmer really needed to get this particular repositioning right. And you will notice that no other senior member of the government has come out to support, defend, etc., right? And the other side of the line is that Keir himself is apparently too busy to respond to all of this. But this is not going away. And what he thought was a good marketing ploy idea to make him seem another person of the people, a man of the people, just visiting a normal woman to tell her how well his government are doing in saving her money, has well and truly backfired. And the problem that you've got now is, who's actually telling the truth? Silence won't do. Eventually, somebody's going to root out this woman, and that's going to look even worse than him remaining silent. What do you think, looking at the stuff at the side that's presented? Is she this a genuine woman, or is she not? Either way, another fail in the land of social media for the current British Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.